Hello there. Welcome to the Drifting Spore. I'm Steve. It's another hot one in Nova Scotia, man. It's been many hot days. We've had a break in the weather, though. We did have a huge downpour of rain a couple days ago, and that totally changed the air here. So now it's getting super cool at night. In the morning, we're waking up to like 8, 10 degrees Celsius, that sort of thing. So that's definitely cooled things off a lot for us. So I had a chance to get out tonight. I have been craving a mossy forest, man. So I came out to where I knew there was one, and I wanted to have a look for mushrooms, man, and whatever else I could see. I haven't had much luck on mushrooms this year so far, so I'm hoping that rain the other day will have triggered something. Don't know if it did or not. So far, I'm not seeing much. I'm seeing bunch berries or tea berries, lots of those on the go, but otherwise, nothing else, man. Well, I mean, there's lots of stuff on the go, but nothing I'm looking for right at the moment. So anyway, let's keep drifting. I'm gonna keep cruising through this beautiful mossy forest, see what I see, hear what I hear, and hopefully we run into a few interesting things to observe, if not gather, right? Either way, just being out here is really awesome, man. So I'm gonna keep moving around through these woods, and we'll see what we can see together. And I'll probably stop for a break somewhere along the way, too, I suppose. Right on. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy. Lots of bunch berries on the go. Growing up, we called these tea berries. That's how I first identified them. There, a couple nice pictures of those. Definitely seen these guys before, and pretty sure when I identified them previously, I identified them as they're a type of lily or something. But they're not blueberries. Let's see if I can get a good picture of them. Not bad. Not great. There's a lot of them right here. Right? All kinds of them. Pretty sure these are toxic. We'll have to double check, but I'm sure I've seen these and taken pictures of them previously. Look at this guy hiding in this little stump. Wow. How cool. Very purple. Russell, I would think, but I don't know for sure. A few pictures of that guy. Not who I'm looking for, though. Another little frog buddy. This one's really on the move, though. Oh, nice. Thank you. Really cool. Oh, I see another one. This little puddle has a couple resident frogs. Oh, 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 they're all hopping. They're not wanting to spend much time with me. Which is odd, this trail is well traveled, so They're risk takers, man. Coming upon another old trail as I'm cutting through the woods, and I see this guy. My basket and stuff don't want to cooperate today. Got a hole right through the top of him. Yellow stem with a veil. It's kind of stuck to the moss. Oh, he broke. Not sure what he would be. Oh, there you can see the veil. Huh. Singular mushroom. Not what I'm looking for, but good to see. At least there's something on the ground. Yeah, just checking out around old deer blind I found. Just the remnants of it on the ground there. There's like a seat cushion over there. So I came in just for a look, see what I can see. I bet you every year a new bear grabs that seat cushion and chews on it. And I looked over and I saw this guy. Very handsome polypore. Is he good? Yep, for that guy he's still good. His pore surface is nice. So this is, I call this Felinus igniarius, or Meshima, but that's debatable. Felinus species anyway, I think. He's well met. Looking very good. I like how their spore surface is a nice chocolate brown. Very cool. It almost never fails. Anytime I'm on a drift and there's birch around, it's gonna be chaga. Nice little chunk there. Tree is definitely alive, a little bit more up there, a little bit higher up. Very nice. I'm starting to think I find chaga more than anything else, man. The tree is alive, so I can remember this one and come back in the winter if I need chaga, which I don't right now. Nice. For a moment, I thought perhaps my quest was complete, but no. This tree is polluted with these little polypores, which at first glance you might think are turkey tail, but they're not. They're turkey tail look-alike. And actually I think, not sure for sure, that could be violet tooth polypore. Oh yeah, look at the color of that. That's cool. I would say. might also be Serena unicolor, I think is the name. I'm not good on the not turkey tail names. I just call them not turkey tail. Either way, if that had been turkey tail, man, problem solved. The tree is covered. I'm in the right woods to find them. Maybe I'll get them yet. As I'm walking along, I spotted here in this freshly cut log felonous mushroom. Okay, there we go. He's already pretty dried out. Once a mushroom gets sitting this way, like this is the pore surface, this brown surface here, when a tree falls or gets cut down and the mushroom's no longer sitting this way, it won't grow any further. If it's sitting this way, a mushroom knows. This is one of the freakier things about mushrooms. They know when their spore surface is not pointing down, so they won't grow any further. They'll grow out the side. So I thought, yeah, this is a cool one. I'm going to put this one in my basket and use them as an example. I'll make a really nice example of a felonous species mushroom. So at least my basket's not empty today. Here he goes. Now, I am hot. I've been walking for a while. Hopefully you can see my head. I've been walking for a while, man, and I'm not seeing much. So I'm looking for a place to take a break now because I'm thirsty. So let's continue on, see if we can find a spot. Now there's two mushrooms here on the stump I've chosen to make my tea on. I've actually met these two before. They're artist conchs, Ganoderma applanatum. They're very nice, man. Really, really great examples. I have a couple really great examples. Oh, that's a lovely picture there with the sun. I don't like my bag being in the background though. Here. That's nice too. Oh, my basket back there. Very nice. My tea is going to be on here very shortly. It's not quite boiling yet. Alright, my tea is well on the boil. Let's get a pour going. Move that stove this way just a little bit. Alright, here we go. Ooh, it's looking good and strong. Twinings Earl Grey. Oh, getting a nice high pour on this one. Right on. There we go, man. Nice. I'll just leave the bag right in my canteen cup. These guys can come off of here now. You can go over there, little. Alright. Now that tea's gonna have to cool off a good bit before I'm gonna be able to drink it. Ooh, right on. I'm gonna put my tea right there for a second while I get in the hammock chair. Because given the option, if something failed on my hammock chair, I wouldn't want to throw really hot tea all over myself. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I've really gotten so I can pitch this hammock chair first time, man. And the pad. The pad is essential for it. The sitting pad. It doubles as a kneeling pad and everything pad. I use it all the time, but putting it in the hammock chair keeps the edges from digging into you. It's wonderful, man. Oh, that's perfect. I hit it at just the right time. So I actually tried something a little different there. Because I can't come into the woods and not try something. So what I did was I snuffed the alcohol stove with my canteen cup, and I tipped it upside down over my plank there to see if any methyl hydrate would leak out, and it didn't. So I carry it in a dry bag anyway, because last time that stove ran and burned for longer than it took me to drink my tea, man. I had to wait for it. I was done my tea, waiting for it to go out, and then when it finally did, it still had to cool off. So I thought tonight I'd try snuffing it, see what happens. I'm due for a new little dry bag anyway, so I gotta hit the dollar store and get a couple more of those. Oh. So I didn't see, not seeing the mushrooms, man. I'm seeing people north of us, up in New Brunswick, people south of me in Nova Scotia, finding mushrooms, and they're just not here right now. This area that I've been in, I ended up, like the mossy woods I started out in, transitioned into some hardwoods, which is great because I'm looking for turkey tail too, right? Didn't find turkey tail. Found chaga again. And felonists. The felonists are always great to find, man. They're very, very powerful ally, man. I really appreciate them. And they go really well in my medicinal mushroom teas, man. I say medicinal, but that's just the name I give them. I'm not an expert or a doctor or nothing. That's my mushroom teas are just something I do, right? And I think it supports my health. My blood work says it does too. But besides that, finding a felonist that I can make a really good example out of is perfect. I'll have that in my kit for when I do markets and stuff. I'll be able to show people what he looks like. But there's no chanterelles, man. This area has been a spot. Even last year, when it was dry, I found one panful of chanterelles in this area. They're just not here this year, man. Not yet. Hopefully, I hate to say it, but we need rain, man. We need like a week of rain would be great. Then we'd get into some mushrooms for sure. But right now, I saw one very not great looking. I wouldn't like I generalized term bolete as mushrooms with the spongy spore surface, right? But he was probably a lechinum when it comes right down to it, and he was hard looking, man, dry and slug riddled. I didn't even take a picture of him, but he's the only one I saw too, man. Other than that waxy cap or whatever it was up there, the yellow one, nothing else, man. But everything in its own time. Last year was not the most exciting year for mushrooms in this area as well, due to how dry it was. So this year looks like it's going to be a bit more of the same. Hopefully fall will switch. Like spring, it was wet, but it was cold. Our temperature didn't come up till almost summer. So it didn't help us with mushrooms. And now that summer's here, it's been far too hot and far too dry for mushrooms. But like I say, only takes a couple days to change everything, and I'm enjoying the heck out of summer, man. It's been a good one so far. Like the sun, the heat. I love winter. I love fall. I like spring. I'm into all of it. But to get out in the summer and do the summer things, I relish those moments, man. And now, thanks to permethrin, right, I'm able to get out in the woods in the summer, which is something I never attempted before. So thank you, permethrin, man. I'm really appreciate. Even if I can't find mushrooms, I am reaping the benefits of the forest right now. The trees are all supporting me and my health. There's actually a really large hemlock tree right there. He's the only one in this area, I would say. It's all spruce and maple, and I haven't seen much hemlock, but there is one right there, man. Nice. Anyway, mm, love it. I have noticed a few more flying insects around me this time, but not like I'm really not willing to try coming out in not my permethrin treated gear to see what it's like, man. On my last drift, I was in hardwoods and I got to cruise all around looking for mushrooms. Had a great drift. It was really hot, no flies around me. When I got into the car and started it, the car got swarmed with deer flies. Like I couldn't even put down the window. There were that many. So why they weren't chasing me around the woods, I believe it's because I've treated my gear in permethrin, and I'm sticking to it, man. I'm very happy with this stuff. Again, that's only me, right? Do your own looking into stuff and see if that's something you're into. If not, don't do it, man. Don't do anything because I did. I'm just an idiot in the woods, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. Uh, and realistically, the stuff I'm using, the permethrin product, is it's a synthetic insecticide, right? It's a chemical, man, but it's a chemical that works. DEET's a chemical too, and it doesn't work. So I don't know. Got to pick and choose your battles, I guess. For me, the payoff is getting out here in the woods, man. If I can do this, I would wear anything. I would wear hot sauce if it meant I could get in the woods. And thinking back, think back to the old timers, man. What did they do? They put on stuff like Skin So Soft and stuck a bounce sheet to their hat and did all kinds of stuff to try to prevent mosquitoes. None of it worked, but permethrin seems to work, man. I'm sure I'll find a time when it stops, but right now it's working. Anyway, I am really appreciating this summer of getting into the woods. I'm really looking forward to the fall and getting out, having fires again, cooking in the woods, all that again, man. That's coming soon. Hopefully, I'm looking into getting something on the go here in the next couple weeks. Maybe get out on an overnighter or something. We'll see. But gotta just let things flow, man. Gotta let things flow and play out naturally and not have expectations towards the outcome and be grateful for every single thing you see, hear, touch, smell. Right now, there's birds singing, man. It's gorgeous. Loud, too. I love it. Anyway, I'm going to get quiet, soak this all in, breathe for a while, finish my tea, man, and listen to them birds. And let the trees support me and my health, man. Spend some nice relaxing time in my hammock chair. It's been a bit. Keep sitting on stumps and stuff. Anyway, quiet time, man. All right, man. There we go. Ah, beautiful. Another beautiful bit of time in the woods, man. Does it ever get old, I wonder? I hope not. You can experience this nature with curiosity and wonder and just like look at it and appreciate and be grateful for just how amazing this all is, man. You can't help but feel good about it. You really can't. It's awesome. This week, I've been thinking a lot about, I've been getting it over and over again. When you learn, you grow. When you learn, you grow. Right? How true is that? That's how it started with me. I started learning about mushrooms. I was amazed when I first saw a polypore mushroom, right? Like really saw one. And I was like, what? What is this, man? How am I this old and I've never seen this before? And then I started learning. Then I started growing. And little did I know I was sending myself down a path that would change me forever, man. I began living consciously from that learning. I don't need to get into it here, but think about it. When you learn, you grow. Go out and learn something, man. For me, it's nature. Mushrooms led to trees, led to nature, led to reality, led to consciousness, led to everything, right? Learning is very habit forming, and it's good for your mind. Put your mind at work, right? Instead of your mind torturing you, your mind can serve you in great ways, man. I've had a lovely time here this evening. It's getting on though, and I'm getting hungry. I haven't had supper or anything yet, so I got a bit of a walk to get out. I'm gonna head her down the trail. Hopefully, I'm gonna find turkey tail. I don't think so though. If I didn't see it on the way in, I'm probably not gonna see it on the way out. But you never know. Sometimes I always used to say you sometimes see more on the way out than you do on the way in. So we'll see. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, and remember, folks, you will never find anything unless you go look. Go have a look, man. It's worth it. Bye for now. There you go. Literally 2 feet from where I was sitting that whole time on this tree. It's not harvestable, it's old and dried out, but it is actual turkey tail. That's turkey tail. It's too far gone. Nothing fresh, but man, that's turkey tail. Oh, the universe is so mysterious, man. So, fresher turkey tail. I don't mind a little bit dry, but not crispy.